Sound of Productions.
Peace, my name is Rasheim Allah, here in the Power Line, otherwise known as the Bronx. I'm here with the guards. My name is Rasheim, and this is the guard.
Hey, it's Rasheim Allah.
And the guard behind the camera, the great guard, is Allah. We're here in the Power Line, and soon, shortly, we'll be conducting a meeting to bring Africans and African Americans together on all levels: social events, political events, and economic events. This is a must that we all come together as one family and build to be born in righteousness each and every way, each and every day. Peace and love.
Peace to the gods.
Okay, so for everybody, this is a unity meeting, right? This is the first day of our beautiful and blessed historical unity meeting. This is to unite African, African American, African Caribbean, and African Latino together as one family on a political level, economic level, and a social level today as one family, so that we can educate ourselves, learn more about each other's cultures, and then we can develop ourselves as whole human beings by education and things of that nature. So we have the dates. The next date of the unity meeting is going to be February 23rd at 2:30. That's our next date and stuff. If there's anything at that meeting, we're going to actually share resources. We're going to discuss political concerns. We're going to discuss social concerns and solutions. Not just complain, but we're going to provide solutions. And we're going to become one family. That means when I leave this meeting and I further educate myself in life, whatever I learn, I'm responsible to call my brothers and my sisters. Thank you, Queen. My brothers and my sisters, right, and tell them what I've learned today, educationally, politically, socially, and economically. So this is a bonding meeting, not just people here talking and nothing's getting done. We're here to save our lives. This is not any glory thing with me. When this is successful, one day I can drink lemonade to myself and say I did something, you know. I think about my grandparents and say I did something. You know what I'm saying? I think about the ancestors and I said, you know, I wasn't no sucker or I wasn't no dummy and didn't do nothing. I did something. You know, I helped my family. I was a man to the woman, to the African American woman. I was a man and I walked the earth as a man. So I'm letting you know why I'm doing this. It is the success of everybody in here that is a success of mine.
But it's not a fault of Wayang. It's a fault of the leadership.
Yeah.
You know what happened? At 1960s to 70s, it was a great leadership. But when they start killing the real fighter people, the rest of the people sell themselves out and forgot to do the job on the ground. Yeah. And that job on the ground was to teach our kids not to let themselves go on in the drug and prostitution and all that. But nobody has taken those responsibilities. And nobody has told them how they could be proud of one another. So if I get elected on some offices, I just get to that office and I forgot about my community. And when they come in, we talk, we give big hands, and we move, and the community dying by little fire.
Yes.
So if you want to do this, you have to try to work on this and change that, because those kids, those people need you. They need you to tell them who they're supposed to be. And that's something we have to work on. And it's proud. Every kid who born here, every kid who born, even today, this is something I started doing when I was 15 years old. I love to do it. I'm a community activist, and I want to make a change. And I don't do this for $1 million, but I just do this for one purpose. I don't want to die. What I mean, I don't want to die, is not now go to the grave. No, we all going to the grave.
Yeah.
But I don't want to die. Where I don't want to die, I want to be the one when I'm not there. 10 years, 20 years, I want to be like Mr. Martin King. I want to be like Gandhi. I want to be with like those people who people can come and claim to say, yes, he have sacrificed this for that day, and today we enjoy that. Those are the things is matter to me, more than money. So, but I want to thank you very much to start this and start it and be honest to open yourself to say, this is what we should do. Because I think that's the beginning of everything. Because we all will be matter. If we all be matter, we all will walk in our heart and be able to move forward. So that's all I'm trying to say for the beginning. So thank you.
Before the unification of people of the African diaspora comes about, if you ask me, like we said, Latino Africans, they also need to acknowledge that they come from the African diaspora. Because a lot of them don't want to acknowledge that. They push that part of their history away. So for us to become united as a one, because people of the African diaspora, we are way more of a population and way more of a force than European Americans. And that's the reason why they have trying to keep us separate. Okay, and that's the reason why they brainwash us on our African history, how we were nothing before slavery. We were kings and queens before Europeans came and touched our continent. So all I'm saying is Latin Americans from the African diaspora need to acknowledge their history before we become united, because that'll serve as a big force.
So we're going to produce, that's why we're doing this meeting, Queen, because we're going to produce events. We're going to go to each other's events. We're going to go to, I'm planning Stop the Violence events, Eric Stevenson, Peace and Unity events. We're going to be one family. We're going to go to the Zulu Nation events. We're going to go and bring this into one family, and we're going to go to events that the people, so that we can have a place where people can come and say, well, there's still sanity here in the Bronx. There's still education here. Community educational events being manifested. So this is what the result of this is going to be. Not just here talking. Because I'm a doer. I'm not much of a, I'm a great talker, but I talk after I've done it.
One thing she was saying, I think you have even in Latino African, a group of Latino African who want to identify as Africans.
Right.
So even in the continental African, some who are born here, they don't want to identify themselves as African. Why?
Yeah.
This is why we was talking about. We have, I'll go to the school, right? You have these African kids who are born here, who have an issue in school, and I go to the school because the teachers call me, and I come into the school, and I ask these youth brothers, and no, I from here, no one want to identify themselves as African. Why? Because what has been teaching to them about Africa, about themselves, is for them only shame. Nothing they could find a way how to get proud. But let me give you this. I went to Virginia, Harlington. I have a friend, American friend, who was with me in Africa when I was in Africa. He came in here and we were teaching French class. So he asked me to come and help him with his French class at a school. The first day I went to the school, we talk about African culture, right? The second day, we talk about how people get married in Africa. And we went to French class, and all the kids start to say they want me to come because, the American person is a white person, but he have an American accent when he speak French. But I'm born as a young, I learned French, so I have no accent on French. So they keep one because they understand when I speak to them, I teach them French. It's easy for them to pick up more than the one who have accent. So the kids start to say they want me to come in, but I don't want to teach because when I see the way I saw teaching in Africa, you don't teach because they will pay you a lot of money, but you teach for the kid to just respect you. And I see here the teacher are scared of the kid. The kid have no fear for the teacher. So for me, those are not the place I could teach because for me, for teaching, I just want the kid to respect me. But I don't want to be scared of my kid, which I cheat. Because if you are scared of your kid, you cheat. You can't cheat them. So when we have this conversation, by the end of the second week, it was 3 young men who identified themselves as African, which they never identified themselves before. 2 of them never identified themselves before. You know who was those 2? One girl from Morocco, one boy from Tunisia, and one African American boy. The only person who was identified all the time was the African American boy because he's a black.
Yeah.
But the Moroccan girl and the Tunisian girl, their father is from Morocco and Tunisia, but their mother are white. So they have a brain skinning, so they never identify. That was the first time they identified themselves.
I'm a producer.
Okay.
And a lot of times, like right now, I want to like gather information of different cultures.
Okay.
And I have a TV station, TV channel.
Okay.
With the Bronx Net.
Oh, that's cool.
That's why he asked me to come along. I usually do the poetry for a lot of
The next meeting, which we're going to have a date for the festival and parade, so we'll invite you to come. So let's have an exchange
Okay,
numbers.
I'll schedule maybe to get the cameras and do a special
Okay.
for that event.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
I'll just
Okay.
get going because it's coming up here on my
That's
car.
good.
And any other events that has to do with the community, this is why I went through and got this together.
Okay.
So I can tape community events
That's great.
and we can have that,
So I will be getting in touch with you because even on Sunday, this Sunday we have a meeting for our organization, which is Diaspora African Youth Sports. On Sunday we will have a meeting here, so we're putting everything together. When everything is set, I will get you in contact, and then
Because like I do like I have a community event here on 163rd.
Wow.
And I really like the teenagers to come in. I mean, it's okay for the adults, but our children need some place to get off the streets.
Do it.
Okay, and there's no recreational activities or center or something for them. I started this little event. So hopefully it'll flourish. It's right in the church basement, but hopefully it'll flourish. And we can do other little things. Teach our children, have a movie night, teaching them only showing black films or history films about each culture.
That's right.
Not just one. It's because there's so many cultures right here in this diameter of the Bronx that it makes no sense for all of us to be, I'm in this corner, you're in that corner, because we all live together.
Well, yeah.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, but we have to try. My offer to the table, to the community, is by having access. Media is the only way we can start trying to pull things together.
That's right.
So I can get the cameras, soon to purchase my own cameras, so I can go around to your culture, take that, and put that on. It's beautiful. It's on the community board. People can go and relate to that. Oh, and then we're connecting. Oh, she did that for him? How? Yeah, because this is how you get a community to come together. It's time for the diversity to try to calm down because our children are being affected by the diversity. So I gave you my information at any time. Give me 2 or 3 days ahead of time notice if you want cameras set up. We can probably get that together and we can start having that come in March. Everything is on TV. It's on channel 67, 68, 69, and 70. We have 4 stations, and we can choose. Well, that can go on. That can go on. But we have to start doing this because we have to start letting our children see that we're together. Okay? Because as long as they see us separate, we're not going to build nothing.
Yes.
Nothing's going to be built. And I apologize for being late to the meeting.
So,
Well, I think that this is
I
great.
can't make no.
Can I, I do a lot of work. I do work not just in the Mount Haven area, and there's 2 areas in the Mount Haven area I do work with. There's the Morning Glory Garden Group. They a lot that had been abandoned for 40 years. Some of the young people around there started the garden.
We got some cameras on that.
No, they destroyed the garden because they want to put they wanted, corporate America want to put them all there. So now we're talking, and they're trying to build community and community support. They're going to the businesses, and everybody's gentrification. They want to run you out of business because they want to put this mall. And so they're building a base now in that area. I do work there, but for months now I've been doing a lot of work at Brownsville Projects. That's the heart and the head. That's where hip hop started with Africa Bambaataa. And no, Brownsville Projects is 174th for Stratford.
Okay.
We're here in the Bronx, and we're trying. There's some things we have planned. That's what he was talking about, Zulu Nation. That's where the Zulu part come in. And I'd like to talk with you about that because we have the blessing, cooperation of the Tenant Association president, and we want to bring different kinds of educational programs, rites of passage, those kinds of kids, so that the children can have something to do and they can grow and learn, and martial art programs so you can stop thinking about the gun, learn how to fight. So I would like to talk with you about it to see whether or not you'll put that, add that story. So, because we create a model, then that model.
If it's concerning our children,
yeah, that's primarily what it is.
We must let our children know that they are important. This is why they're not stepping up to the plate and even admitting that they're of our race or of the African race.
Well, that's
all of them are from the African race, but we're not giving them enough leeway. We're still, a lot of times, us being adults, we point our finger at our children and, but we got to stop with the, come here, let me listen to you. They're not being heard. They're not being listened to. Okay, we can do all the programs we want, but if we don't listen to them, they're still going to be rebellious.
Well, that's why the programs that, the particular program that I'm talking about, we first got to know the people and interacted with them and asked them in that area, what do you want? So we're not bringing programs that we thought of, well, this is what we want to bring. We're asking the community, what do you want? And we're building with that. It's them. If this is what you want, this is what your interest, well, then you embrace it. But I like to just say one thing to why a lot of us, acculturation starts out with education. And we abandon our children when we allow the other side to educate our kids. So they're not teaching them to be black.
I hate to break up your meeting, but the assemblyman said if y'all want to wait, it's going to be about another hour or so. He's out in Queens. Or y'all can speak to me about your concerns and I'll get back to him.
Yeah, we're going to speak to you about rescheduling.
Okay.